Hi students, hi parents, hi grandparents, hi friends of St. Anthony's. It is Monday, December 1st. It's the first Monday in Advent. We are in the season of Advent. Listen, before I say anything else, be sure to stay tuned because Father John at the end of Minute with the Monk has a very special announcement for everyone. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. We had parades, alumni reunions. The Advent raffle starts today, so we picked winners, and this week there's lockeration. I also want to thank Mrs. Lum and Miss Amini for all of their work in helping so many people get food and supplies for Thanksgiving. The Catholic outreach they have been doing has just been wonderful. Okay, so today is our first Monday in Advent, and the raffle prizes begin. I will pick them later today. I will pick today's winner tomorrow. I'll pick tomorrow, and etc., etc. After school, the NHS Variety Show has auditions, and chorus, you have a night practice. Tomorrow, there's the sophomore retreat. The Fathers Guild Board has a meeting. The NHS Variety Show has auditions. There's a band, orchestra practice, symphonic band, and concert band practice after the evening as well. Wednesday, the seniors have retreat. The spring musical has their auditions. And the chorus has a night practice. And the Mothers Guild has their ornament exchange party. On Thursday, there's the freshman retreat. The percussion ensemble has practice. The spring musical has auditions again, and the jazz band has practice. Friday, it's the most wonderful time because it's senior lockeration day. So all things will be looking magnificent in our halls. And the Christmas tree lighting. Saturday, there's just sports, and you might get a moment to rest. And on Sunday, Grandma and Grandpa, Nana, you have the grandparents' liturgy. Beautiful mass and breakfast to follow, and tours of the school. Well, don't forget to listen to Father John's message, and remember, Brother loves you.
Hi, St. Anthony's, Father John here. I'm currently in the beautiful Church of Notre Dame in New Hyde Park, and I'm standing here today because this church, as of this weekend, is now my home residence. As you know, for the past 2.5 years, I've lived at St. William the Abbot in Seaford, and over the last 1.5 years, I've been serving as the chaplain of St. Anthony's and commuting from Seaford to South Huntington to be with you each day that I'm there in the school. The move occurred pretty recently and kind of quickly. There was sort of an unforeseen pastoral need in terms of priest personnel here in New Hyde Park at Notre Dame, and also the Church of Holy Spirit a few blocks away. So Bishop Barris asked me to move here to New Hyde Park to assist Father McCartney and the other priests here as an associate pastor. I'm going to be continuing my work as vocation director and as chaplain of St. Anthony's High School while living here in New Hyde Park, but this change of address is going to require some changes in terms of my presence and availability at St. Anthony's High School. So I just wanted to share that with you today. So I will, of course, still be the chaplain at St. Anthony's. I'll still be present at major school events, school-wide liturgies, the Christmas liturgy coming up, big events like that that require my presence. One thing that will change is, as many of you know, I celebrate the daily Mass on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings, typically. That's going to change beginning this week as a result of my being needed here in New Hyde Park, where the parishes have many morning masses and funerals and things of that nature. So beginning this week, I will no longer be the celebrant for Mass during the mornings. I will be in the building on Thursdays. That's going to be my main day where I will be present at St. Anthony's, where I'll be present to each and every student or faculty member or staff administration that wishes to stop by my office, to go to confession, to talk. I'll be the celebrant for the Thursday afternoon Mass at 2:40 in the afternoon. As we know, change is always can be difficult, especially when it's kind of last minute and unforeseen, but I'm excited that I'll still be able to serve in some capacity, even if it's a little bit more limited, as the chaplain at St. Anthony's in these coming months. One of the things that I just want to acknowledge is I've seen, as you've heard me say so often, just the vibrancy of the faith at St. Anthony's among our students, among our entire school community, teachers, staff, admin, and I'm so moved when I see the chapel filled with students at any time, but particularly during the morning masses, where I've seen at times up to 15, 20, 25, almost 30 students attending Mass in the morning. I'm going to miss those Masses. I'm going to miss being the celebrant of those Masses, because I'm going to miss seeing those students there so intentionally beginning their day with the celebration of the Eucharist. But please keep it up. No matter who the celebrant of Mass is in that chapel, keep it up there at St. Anthony's, keep it up in your parishes over the weekend, and I do continue to look forward to being there when I am there. So feel free, if you want to reach out, to set up an appointment on a Thursday to come stop by my office and talk, or go to confession or whatever. I'm happy to make myself available whenever I can, as long as I'm able to. Thank you guys. God bless, and a blessed Advent to each of you.